Uh-oh. Y'all hear that?
Oh.
Y'all know what it is. It's Too Crazy in the Pot.
Queen here.
You know what I'm saying? Queen in the
Yo,
building.
badass.
Yes, sir. D Witty in his mind pocket. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all hit that subscribe. Y'all hit that like button. And y'all hit that comment section up after the video or in the middle of the video or in the beginning of the video. We don't care.
We apologize. It's too much for y'all to do.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot for y'all. Y'all know what it is. We on.
Put them brain cells into action.
Mm-hmm. Get it going. Y'all know.
Alright.
Da-da. Yeah. Y'all know what it is for the day, big baby. You know what I'm saying? Two Crazies in the pot with the queen. Y'all already know, man. Stop playing around, man. So, this episode, y'all, we need our ladies on this one. You know what I'm saying? We need the ladies on this one, big baby. We trying to get to know what it is,
bad
man.
Baby.
Yeah, not bad baby, but we trying to get all the babies. But we need to know y'all. We need to know, what do y'all consider cheating?
This is for the ladies?
This is for the
First
ladies.
question.
Yeah, this is for the ladies. We know what I'm saying? Me and Theo, we gonna
Hold on. Did we do the introductions like the proper ones as we do it?
Yeah,
No.
Yeah, we did.
You're D-Witty.
Yeah,
Nah,
she
I know.
hit with Queen, and you said Theo Badass. We
did
got
the
it. We
intro.
got it covered.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
we already
making
got
sure.
it covered. Yes, sir. But yes, y'all, we need to know from all our beautiful people. So y'all can listen to the whole little thing, then comment afterwards.
Oh, but we'll give you snippets too.
Yeah, or y'all could just go ahead and answer as we go. We like that too. So we need to know, what do y'all consider cheating? We finna tell y'all what we consider cheating, but we want to know what y'all consider
hell yeah.
cheating is. So me, I'm gonna start off. You know what I'm saying? Because the pot, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the pot gotta give a little flavor. Me, what I consider cheating
gotta let
is,
it marinate.
Yeah, let it marinate for a minute, then boop, pop off. But what I consider cheating is when you are generally trying to take one person's emotions and twist them to your liking, or just twist them to your own favorability, or just trying to use that person in general.
But wouldn't that just be like manipulation?
No, if you with somebody else and you trying to do it to somebody else, that would be considered cheating. Like most people be thinking cheating is like texting somebody or calling somebody. My consideration for cheating is when you trying to take somebody's emotional state and shift it to your liking. But most people don't think that way. Most people think like cheating is if you look at a girl's ankles, that's cheating. If you look at her elbow, it's cheating. If you look at, you know what I'm saying, any body part or something, you're cheating. If you talk to somebody in a nice way, you're cheating. It's just, that's what they consider cheating.
No, if you're performing the action on someone that is not your love of your life or your significant other, that obviously is cheating. Especially, and they don't even know about it. Definitely cheating.
Definitely.
Then also, I would think cheating would be just keeping that person too secretive.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, you could be saying, oh, that's your friend or whatever, but then that friend never stops by. That friend only talks to you. That friend don't never want to know about your other significant other. Mm-hmm. You know, that's not your friend, obviously.
Nope.
And then there's emotional cheating.
But hey, Queen, we've had these security issues about this in the past.
Yeah.
That's a good one. I never thought about what'd you just say, like
Emotional cheating is more on the woman's side because guys don't really have emotions like that.
Yeah, we hard headed.
Yeah, I don't like it when my girl's out and I don't know where she's at.
I
know?
get it. Yeah, so you
I
saying
don't like it when she's with the friends.
So you scared of that?
No, I'm cool. No, I'm secure in the relationship, but sometimes I think
outside the box.
I think I'm not pleasing whatever she wants.
But if I'm out with friends and you already know the friends I'm out with,
I have never met one of her fucking friends.
So here's a
you
question.
met Mercy?
One fucking friend.
Here's a question. That's a good one. Here's a question. Is emotional cheating worse than physical cheating?
Yes. Both.
Yeah.
Actually, it's both.
Yeah, because the emotional is going to end up turning physical anyways.
So it's basically just leading. It's basically like leading into each other. Like
emotional would lead. Okay, I'll give you worst case scenario. You get into an argument with your girl.
Yep.
And y'all keep arguing and arguing.
Okay.
Next thing you know, you decide, I'm gonna teach her a lesson. I'm gonna dip out.
Yeah.
Guess what your girl does? She hooks up with a random.
Rando. Oh, no. Rando and the bando. Oh.
Yeah, but you're still talking about the physical. Now,
yeah,
that girl could go ahead and unleash all of her frustrations that she has with you onto her male friend.
Yeah.
Or female friends, depending on what sex you play with.
And that's the emotional cheating, right?
And that's the emotional cheating part.
That
now,
shit hurt worse.
The crazy part about that is you don't even know you're doing it.
Yeah, you right. I know what you mean.
It could just be a casual conversation, but you're letting all your emotions out to this person.
And you opening doors.
But yeah, I've been in a situation. Ooh. That shit still hurts hard.
Yeah, that shit stings.
It still hurts.
So that's my next
Don't
question.
matter.
That's my next question. If you was caught in emotional cheating, how would you react to being emotionally cheated on? Like she was saying, like you just around like you'll
it is still in those cases it's still salvageable because you haven't done anything physical, so it's still
there was
a silver lining.
Involved. Come on, nah. There was physicalities. If you're talking to somebody that's an emotion, you're gonna kiss that person. You're gonna talk. Because
in some cases it hasn't gotten to that point.
Yeah, what she's saying is like you
still got that silver lining to where you could fix the issue.
Yeah, she's saying it's still salvageable. Just when, like, she just like, oh man, my man don't do this, my man don't do that. I'm
talking about something else. I mean, maybe my girl felt a safety about it. Not current girl, but maybe a girl felt a current safety about it.
Yeah.
And they did way deeper.
Oh, see.
We're just talking about the light.
I think that's what Queen was saying. She was like, sometimes the emotional can turn into physical, but she's saying like just the emotional aspect of it.
If you're still in that
she's saying it's still salvageable. Like
it's still a salvageable relationship.
Then what if they go to that depth though?
Then if that goes to that depth,
that's when it's a problem.
Then that's what we're saying though. Yeah. We're saying before it gets there.
Yeah, before
there's an emotional part. When you're still in that emotional
you can
realm,
save it.
You can still save it.
You can, hey, wait, hold on, don't do that. You can pull it
back.
back.
I got naive
before
questions.
It gets
I'm
too physical.
Now, okay. So what? Yeah. So what if they do it?
You mean the act?
Yeah.
So that's the line that's crossed.
Then you're past the silver lining. Now it's gonna be hard to fix.
Yeah, because
if you even want to fix it.
And what if the excuse is, I fucked up? Like it's not even.
That ain't an excuse. I don't think that's an excuse.
It just depends on the other person.
Yeah.
At that point, you could the person who committed the act can say I fucked up. It's up to the person who did not commit the act, the victim in all of this, whether or not to take the person back and try to fix it and make it salvageable. Now, mind you, if you do that, it's never going to be the same.
Yeah.
The relationship is never going to be the same because you're always going to have in the back of your mind that this person did something.
Yeah.
You know, oh, she or he is 5 minutes late from usually coming back home, or you know, why normally they come out at this time from work. Why is it taking this long to get home?
So long? That's emotionally tiring too. Like you gotta you beating yourself up, and while you beating yourself up, somebody is trying to ensure you like you don't have to worry about that, but you still emotionally
you gotta take that into consideration. Do you want to forgive the person and just keep in mind that you're gonna be in mental anguish for a while?
Man. That
doesn't have nothing to do with your partner now. That has to do with you.
So that leads me to this question. If the, like Theo was saying, if the emotional turned into physical, how hard or how easy would it be if you were on the receiving end? Like say you was the victim, how hard would it be for you to forgive the person that committed the act?
I wouldn't.
A lot of people would. It would be really hard for me because, for one, I believe in the sacredness. If we got a bond and we being sacred with each other,
that's what I'm saying. It all depends on the receivers.
Yeah.
All right. I call this in my journal. I call it October. All right. So something happened.
Yeah.
In October, and it killed me. I'm not getting into the deets, but it killed me. Because I knew the girl. Now, I had two choices. Either I can hate her forever or forgive her and just let life live, because there's nobody that I feel that much affection or care for.
Yeah, it's a lot of emotional stress too.
At the time.
But were you able to let it go?
Yeah, like were you able to like chop it down and then push it away, or is it still hovering over your head like a dark cloud?
I do sometimes. I make that analogy where I'm like, do you ever see those cartoons where there's that one guy and there's that one cloud hanging
that
over
little
him?
cloud over it. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like it would with that cloud.
It's like, do you accept life sucks, or do you think it's gonna get better?
Were you able to forgive and forget?
Yeah. Were you able to forgive that action and then kind of forget about how it made you feel at that time, or is it still looming? Yeah, is it still looming? Like, is it still just hanging above you?
It's like let me see, how do I? It's like a spider web. It's not lingering. It's not like a heavy weight.
But it's there.
But it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just there. You know what I'm saying? Like a spider web you don't clean.
Yeah, if you go in one direction, it might.
So sometimes, sometimes you got to clean up the house.
Yeah.
You need that clarification. You need that clarity of mind.
Yeah.
You know?
I know what you mean, because that's how it was like with a few relationships I had in the past. Like it was one that I could not let go of. Just the simple thing, like the girl. I'm not gonna say her name. I'm not even gonna say the situation.
No, it's not about
I ain't gonna give
We're just talking about feelings.
Yeah, I ain't gonna give deets, but it was just a certain. It was when I was younger too. So it was a one girl that I had a lot of emotional ties to, and all of a sudden something happened, and it was with somebody close to me. You know what I'm saying, within my family realm, and it didn't hit me right then and there, but later on down the line it started building up. It basically started forming itself into something, and then next thing I knew, I turned around and that thing was just in my face. You know what's funny? You don't realize how much you cared about your situation until you get hurt. Yeah. That's the funny part. Yeah. Like, you just think it's all casual, like a 9 to 5, you wake up. Yeah. And you just do your day to day, and then the minute that shit blasts you, that shit hurts. Yeah. It's like a Boys to Men video.
That's like saying you don't know what you got till it's gone. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, that's a perfect saying. You never know what you got till it's gone. And a lot of people, they have the world right in front of their face, and they'll push it away and try to go to another planet. And once they get that other planet, that planet is desolate and it's not like the Earth that they had. And then they try to come back to that Earth, but that Earth gone. Because now, like Queen was saying, you cross that silver lining, you go from this state to that state. Now, boom, everything is different. Plus, that's a lot of emotional weight on you at once. And I'll say it again: once you cross that silver lining, the ball's in your field now. Yep, ball in your court. What you gonna do with it? You gonna shoot it? Because the person already did what they did. Now it's on you. Mm-hmm. Whether you're gonna stay, whether you're gonna go, are you gonna be cool leaving? Are you gonna be cool staying? How hard would you think if you decided to stay? How hard would you think it would be to forgive that event? Because like Queen was saying, it's gonna be certain things gonna remind you. Like you 5 minutes late from the job. What are you doing? Oh, you not eating the food a certain way. What did you know what I'm saying? What are you doing? And if your mental can't handle it, think about what it's doing to the partner now. Yep. Because now the partner is getting fed up. Emotions. So you basically you shifting emotions from like you forgave, boom, but now this partner of yours is gonna have to go through hell. Yep. Because you just won't let it go. Yeah, it's if impossible. You forgive, you're gonna have to let it go. Yes. Yeah, you got you. You can't forgive and hold on. That's an old school I said. You can but forgive, in this scenario, it does. Yeah. Because what happens is that it keeps dwelling in your head, and little mess ups here and there blows up into back at that full time blown. At that period of time where that person fucked up. Now everything revolves around that fuck up from back then. That's 100% true. Yep. I 100% agree. 100%. You was not lying. And eventually, what you were trying to save, you're actually messing up more. Yeah, you sabotaging what you were trying to salvage. Because eventually that person's gonna get tired and be like, you know what, fuck this.
Would it be a male insecurity? But if the male is giving everything he's got, then why did she look elsewhere?
And that's the major thing. That's what's the heaviness that'll weigh on you, because you start blaming yourself for a whole bunch of stuff.
That's what all really kind of stems from.
It might have been something as simple as that person wanted to go out and explore something, and they messed around and explored too much and got hands on with it. But then you turn around, you'll blame it on yourself. Oh, I'm not tall enough. Oh, my skin ain't light enough. My skin ain't dark enough. You know, I'm not good enough emotionally or physically or sexually for this person. So you get to beating yourself down emotionally, and that other person, for one, that can drive that
time of their life.
Yeah, that
and you out here hitting yourself in the face.
You boop, you beating yourself to death, and that other person is just like, they starting to look at you. Like Queen said, most times if somebody else seeing you doing that, they get tired of that, and they'll be like, you know what? Well, maybe it was the proper choice for me to go on about my business.
You know what also affects that question as well? Your age.
True.
And
experience.
The way you handle things in your teens are different compared to the way you handle things in your 20s, your 30s, your 40s.
40s, 50s.
By the time you like in your late 40s and 50s and somebody cheats, you're like, you know what?
Yeah.
We just gonna let this
slide. Yeah, we gonna let it slide.
Do I really want to start over at this age?
Yeah.
So age plays a big factor on the forgiving part of it. So
because the maturity.
Yeah.
It's the maturity.
You definitely ain't mature when you're a teen.
Nope.
So you just gonna be breaking up left and right.
Yeah, emotionally toe up.
And then once you're in your middle, 20s, you're partying so much, you're gonna forget most of what the fuck you did.
Yeah, exactly. You gonna well.
Yeah, and it's still like the teenage mentality. You're like, well, I'm not gonna stay in this. There's plenty more out there.
Yep.
But once that time starts to run out, then whoever you're with, you're gonna be like,
yeah, I can forget. You know what I'm saying? You ain't like you cheated and stole my money.
No, she actually had a.
That was a good point.
What was your relationship? 7, 8 years.
What?
Can't say names.
The last 9.
Yeah, I had a
9-year relationship. I had an 8-year relationship.
Mine too, but we ain't saying names. But two longest ones was the one I got currently, which is 8.5, and first one I had, which produced something, and that was 8 years, and that was in the teenage.
Produced your blessing.
Yeah. Produced
don't
my
say
blessing.
Something.
Yeah. Produced my blessing, my daughters. So, and that was 8 years in the making, and that like Queen was saying, it hurt a little bit more back when I was younger, because I didn't have maturity. Yeah, it was puppy love. I didn't have maturity, so I'm like, oh my goodness, I thought this was supposed to be
have a few more of those throughout the years.
Yeah,
your skin toughens up.
Then you get that tough skin, and that's what happened with my second blessing.
Honestly, and I can't stress this enough, because I see this all the time, where the person attacks the person they're cheating on rather than the person that cheated.
Yeah.
Like, it's fine to be pissed off at the one that's is cheating with, right? Like, say for example, that person that your partner's cheating with never knew about you.
Never.
Would make no sense you going out there trying to beat up, curse up, whatever to the other person if they never even knew about you.
Actually, I've never done that.
But that happens a lot.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Now, if you know the person, the person knew you, y'all had a connection, okay, play this in order. Definitely get pissed off at the person that cheated on you.
Yeah.
That should be your first target.
They're the ones inviting it.
Then everybody else is your second target.
They know they have what's in the house.
Yeah, that's your first target. I don't understand why people go for the second and then backtrack to the first.
Yeah, because
your first target should always be the one that cheated.
Yeah, because that person was emotionally manipulated. Like you were saying earlier, Thea, if that person got emotionally manipulated into thinking like you ain't even in the picture, or you not that important, or you wasn't even part of the plan anyway, so then they turn around and now you got all this to deal with. And I'm telling you that, because that's just like that's what I did. I got in trouble for it. I made the mistake of getting mad at the person that was receiving the cheating instead of getting mad at the person that was doing the cheating. And I'm just like, that's crazy.
All right.
So target one should always be the one cheating.
How do you feel with somebody who you thought you were still with them, they put you in a situation, you're dealing with your shit, and then you find out they hook up with somebody. And then when you find out they hook up with somebody, their explanation was, they're on a break. I thought we were on a break.
Is this a one-sided thing, or did y'all both agree to the break?
No.
So it's a one-sided thing. Mm-hmm. That's emotional manipulation. That means that person mentally cleared themselves of y'all connection, and just so they can do it with no guilt. And that's the worst part of the cheating aspect, is when somebody mentally tries to clear themselves of guilt so they can go ahead and do it and just do it. You know what I'm saying? So they don't have no emotional back flag. So they just like, oh well, we was just friends, or I didn't really like you like that. Was you wasn't telling me that every time we laid down together, or you ain't telling me that every time I walk in the house and put my coat on the coat rack. You ain't telling me that you don't like me like that, but you telling this other person, oh man, don't even worry about that. That person is you know what I'm saying? They ain't doing this, they ain't doing that. So you can get this, you can get that, you can get the third. Like that right there is the worst kind of cheating on somebody, because not only is you doing it physically, you also doing it emotionally. So you hitting them with a 1-2 combo.
Wow.
So they just, you just boop, 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 boop.
Stop playing, bro. I do not look at that perspective.
A break is a break.
Yeah.
Regardless
of break. No, that was
break.
What they said.
Yeah.
That's what they said. You're saying it's manipulation.
But
it's emotional
I will
manipulation.
agree that the guilt factor lessens when there is no connection.
Yeah, and that's why they
try. But
try.
there was a connection.
No, I'm saying like the break.
Yeah.
Is the disconnect.
That break. Yeah, when somebody tell you that they're on a break, they're emotionally disconnecting themselves.
I did not get that email.
Yeah, and that's what it is. That hurts more, because you didn't know. If let's say you didn't know that they was emotionally telling you that they was taking a break from you, so they're trying their best to disconnect, and the disconnect is them saying, "Oh, you know what? I don't want to feel guilty about this." And so what I'm going to do is convince myself that I'm not emotionally attached to this person. And I'm just gonna break it off. I'm gonna break that, and then whenever they come and they find out, I'm just gonna say, "Hey, I want to take a break," and then that justifies them for doing whatever they do, and that's worse, because that's ultimate emotional manipulation. Because you didn't know, you thinking y'all, hey, okay, I'm supposed to be home at 7:00 to cook dinner for him or her, and she over at a different restaurant, like. He don't even know. I don't even like his
But
food.
if you stay with the person after that fact,
that is on you.
This is not to be repeated month after month after month after month after month, because eventually the other person gets tired.
Yeah, that person gets emotionally worn out, and they want to do something else. And then that's going to create...
I got a saying for that. No, if you step in the mud, you're going to leave footprints in the house.
Yes, that's a perfect analogy. If you step in the mud, but some people, they don't want, they do that, but they want you to clean up that mud.
Yes.
They ain't trying to clean up that mud. They want you to do it. And if you don't do it, then that gives them more of a reason to disconnect themselves from you. That, well, I can't even cheat without him covering my path. It's just a lot of people nowadays. They cucks, right? People call cucks. Simps and stuff like that.
Simps and cucks.
You know what I'm saying? You got people like that will allow that to happen to them, because emotionally they didn't detach themselves from the normal type of relationship where you're supposed to create a union and a bond. So they just like, well, okay, she's here for take care of my kids. Yeah, she here for emotional security. Sometimes I come in and at least she's sitting on the couch. She may be messing with like 2 or 3 people, or he may be messing with 2 or 3 people. But as long as I can come in and see that person's face, then I'm emotionally satisfied with that. And that's dangerous, man, because that's how you get a whole bunch of these snapped episodes. That's how you get A&E episodes.
That's how you got Jonathan Majors and
Megan Good. That's why you get that, because now Jonathan Majors, he been broken with the girl that he was with for like a month or 2.
Yeah.
And look how quick he emotionally jumped on something else.
That's too quick.
Yeah, he didn't even give himself time to think like, yo, do I want to keep doing this? Do I want to just settle down and
he probably had to jump off in the back burner anyways.
Yeah. That's how the Hollywood folks be doing.
You get in one long ass relationship and then jump off and all of a sudden have a new relationship.
Yeah.
Like not just just a friends with
that's
benefits,
baby mom.
straight relationship.
Straight relationship.
Like right after,
They meeting family and everything.
that means you was messing around with that person well within the last relationship.
Yep. Yeah, and that's why.
And now that this one's gone, now you got all the freedom to do whatever you want with that person.
That's probably
Don't
why.
get that twisted. They always had that side piece.
That's probably why the shorty snapped off like she did, because she was like, "Oh man, you trying to play me?" And he played him. You know what I'm saying? But that is and that probably leads into the second little piece. The second little piece, which is basically.
You just love touching stuff and knocking things over like a child.
He do.
Don't do this. I'm gonna rip you apart.
He do. He like
Everything you
touching.
touch, you're always knocking stuff down.
But
Why? Are you reaching for stuff?
That kind of leads to the aspect of, do you think people cheat because physical, or just the physical or emotional aspects? Like
there's different aspects. There's the way you look,
yeah,
the way you carry yourself, and financial.
That's an open-ended question because it could be a multitude of things.
See,
Yeah,
that's the way bitches think. See, that's the way bitches think.
I was thinking the same thing. It's a.
But
layered,
guys don't think
layered
that
question.
way.
Yeah,
they just want to come home.
We think
after a hard day's work.
I think most of us guys cheat just because
they ain't got
looks. It's the looks. It's
no, because they don't get no. Guys cheat if they had everything they wanted. Solid guys, not sucios, not fuck boys. If those guys cheat, it's because they don't get what they deserve at the end of a hard day.
I think that's emotional aspect, but some dudes,
In most cases, then you need to let it go.
Yeah.
So that you can do that.
Yeah, a lot of dudes cheat.
What you mean?
And a lot of
let
us
it go. What you mean let it go?
Let the original person that you're
Yo,
with
this
go.
ain't Frozen. What you talking about? Let it go.
So that you can get to the other one, if that's the case.
I think it's because most dudes are simple-minded, and a lot of younger dudes nowadays, if you look good enough, it's style points. They do it for style points. I know back in the day, the older people used to do it just like you said, because it wasn't something emotional they was getting at home, so they'd try to seek it out. But that aspect changed because it's dirt ugly girls that get really nice looking gentlemen, and they have sex with them all day long because it's easy. It's basically an easy little boop boop boop, and you can satisfy yourself sexually. Some girls even pay nice looking dudes and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got all of these decent looking women on OnlyFans, and you got a whole bunch of lonely men, and vice versa. You'll have a decent looking man and a whole bunch of low-key lonely women that will pay just to say, hey, I talked to this person because they look of this standard, or they got a body of this standard, or I could probably give them like $200 or $300 and spend a night with them or something like that.
I like your leeway because you made a perfect leeway. We're about to finish this up.
Yeah.
Do I wait? I showed you, bruh.
Yeah.
Speaking of that.
Yeah. It's bad flexing over here.
I wanted to call him and show him the flex.
Well, y'all should see Queen face. Y'all should see the smile on Queen face, bro.
I want to show him the flex. I want to hit him in the face.
He lucky I'm
But
robbing.
let you try to take a borrow a $20 bill.
Yeah.
All hell breaks loose.
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk about that.
No, it wasn't that. It wasn't that. Nah. No, real talk. She said, "Can I get a 20?" And then all of a sudden, I see
laundry.
No, she said for laundry, but then I see a nigga's name, and she cashed out some random nigga.
My brother.
Oh, okay.
For his birthday.
But I didn't know it. So I was like, who you cash apping niggas for? Because I'm a cash app nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm getting my OF money for
But that's how it starts.
Oh, see, that's that.
So that's where I get mad.
That's how it starts.
That's how it starts.
I'm going to hear about that 20 again.
Yeah. So, y'all.
No, I'm not that cheap.
That's where we dropping this off at, because we ain't finna get into that OF. We ain't finna get the OF in the Cash App and all that again. Yeah, we ain't finna get into all that. But, y'all, we hope y'all like this episode. If y'all have any questions for us, or if y'all have any suggestions of another episode that we can do,
Or you guys want to let me know if he mentions that 20 again?
Yeah,
I'll let you know.
Yeah. We'll revisit that again if he ever says something about the 20 again. But until then, we want to hear y'all suggestions. We want to hear y'all comments. We want y'all to smack that like button because it's free, and we just want y'all to just watch the episode. Watch it all the way through. If y'all can't watch it all the way through, pause it, then go back.
And if we're missing any questions that you guys want to be interested, like, we're an open book.
Yes.
So drop it in the comment section.
Yep.
We can do like a collection of it, and then just do a segment of just answering all the questions.
Yep. And
if we're not hitting certain subjects that you guys want to know for this decade, let us know too.
Yes.
We could use all of your inputs.
Yeah. All right, she been input y'all, and we're gonna have the stream y'all going soon, so y'all could be able to call in while we talking live. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, we can do that.
Yeah, I got stream y'all and everything. So
I'm learning new shit.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So y'all be able to call in on spot and y'all
we
can talk about it.
Look at that. We upgraded.
Yeah, 2 crazies in the pot getting hot in this thing, but
come on, my peoples, talk to me.
Hey, talk to me. But y'all know what it is, man. And I'm your boy D Witty.
I'm your boy Theo Badass.
This is Queen.
And we gone because we crazy, y'all.
Bye.